So listen, I'm thinking about doing something for the summer.
What, you want to do it?
I don't know.
Well, guys, welcome to another episode of Sweet and Sour Tech Talk. I'm Tierra Lathan, Consult Lemonade, and we have someone very special with us on today's or this month's Tech Talk. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited to be here. My name is Nancy Clark. I am the founder and CEO of AISEZZ, where we provide AI education, implementation, and automation for small businesses.
Now, you got to say that for the third grader. Say that for yeah.
We teach you how to use AI. Okay. Practical, easy ways to learn how to use AI.
Okay. We got some major announcements coming up, too, so we excited.
Yep.
We're going to get into that. But this is episode 38. Please hit that subscribe button. Why? Because you're going to want to see this information every single month and every time we drop those nuggets. All right, let's get into it, Nancy. All right. So I got some notes here myself today. And so who are you beyond tech? Because everybody know you as the AI lady.
Yeah.
And if y'all went on Nancy's LinkedIn page today, you'd be like, she's switching and everything. It's her avatar, you know.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah,
oh, that's you?
Blue top, orange shirt.
Oh, that's not the avatar?
No.
Dag, my bad.
You're right.
Okay. Who are you beyond tech, Nancy? My bad.
I'm God's daughter first and foremost. Everything that I do. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to 2 boys. Married 16 years, April 24th. Got an 18-year-old.
Wow.
15-year-old. One coming out of high school. One finishing freshman year of high school.
Wow.
I'm also a registered nurse by profession for over 20 years. A lot of things.
So you are RN?
I'm a RN.
I gotta come back to that one. This got something beyond that, okay?
Right.
And so tell us a little bit about your journey, because to drop RN, but here you are today to talk about, well, just the intention of this kind of tech talk is for people to kind of see the journey.
Right.
You know, a lot of times people get excited about, I want to get into tech, or AI. AI is a buzzword right now. People don't even understand that it's a tool.
It is a tool.
Just like money is a buzzword sometimes, AI is a tool.
It's a tool.
And so, I think what I love most about the essence of this podcast is to ensure that, we're having those conversations that it ain't always easy. There's a way, there's going to be a time that you got to push through and overcome. And so we're going to have a little bit of that conversation today. But can you talk a little bit about your journey into tech and into AI?
I get that question all the time.
I bet you do.
You're a nurse. Like, what are you doing?
That's just weird. I think blood pressure. How you do that? Blood pressure and LLMs.
But here's the thing. Right. If you think about it, though, like, AI is everywhere.
Okay.
It's not new. So when I was running operating rooms, we were using robots.
Okay.
Right.
So when did AI start? So it didn't start in COVID, because everybody.
1952.
Before the Civil Rights Act.
The thing now that's got everybody so hyped is that it's tangible to everybody. Okay. That's all, right? Okay. So everybody can touch it. We got 50 million apps. Some people, they just dive in head first. Some people
diving feet first. They breaching.
They breaching.
Out here tripping.
So, because it's so tangible, and especially I think when ChatGPT came out, then it's like everybody was like, this is new. No, it's not. It's just that we can play with it now. But the problem lies is like, it's like the internet, right? So it's not that it's here, but businesses have to figure out how we going to, because it's not going anywhere. So now it's like the internet, we need to implement, right? So what is it? How do we use it? How do we implement it? Like, from businesses to education to government, everywhere, right? Like, personally, like, what do you do with it? So it's fun being a consultant. How did I get into it? I was scrolling Facebook.
You were scrolling Facebook?
I was scrolling Facebook, and I just saw AI and consultant, and I was like, what is this? Honestly, and that sounds
a little bit like fate, though.
it was a real thing. No, my husband don't play that. So I showed it to my husband. He's the research guy, so he did the research, and yeah, it's accredited by CBD, and we, I joined it, got certified, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going. I kept training, kept getting certs, so now I got my certification.
What I love most about Nancy is that she's always learning. And then always applying, because like, let's just be real, I'm interested in trading as of late, right? And I want to learn more, but I also understand application. So when you're not going to find me somewhere teaching on trading because I went and learned it and I haven't applied it and lived it. And that's really important to us at Consult Lemonade. And so when we first met a few years ago, it feels like light years. Like it's been 10 years, but we ain't been around that long. But
it was like 3 years.
It was 3 years ago. And you had a level of stewardship. I remember the first training that you did in partnership with us, and it was an update that had went out at like midnight or something crazy, and she updated all the material at 5 a.m. And that is a standard for us to have the latest and the greatest present. You look at school curriculums or college, which is absolutely a benefit to going to school. But a lot of those curriculums don't get updated until a year after the fact. So you're getting a little bit of outdated information. Here we are, we're live, we're ingrained, living this. And because of that, update was made to a curriculum the night before or that morning of. Can you talk a little bit about what drew you to us in the first place? Because I remember when we met and I was a little intimidated. I was like, we cannot afford this woman.
Intimidated? What?
I was like, we cannot afford this woman. She came in, she had this whole layout.
I did.
Full presentation.
It was like 40 pages.
Yeah. A whole
This is what AI can do for Consult Lemonade.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, baby, you are like a couple years ahead of the curve. We got vision here though. So we're going to talk through this. So tell us a little bit about like what made you like, let me move forward with this partnership.
Yeah. Well, you remember how I found out about you through Les.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
please.
That's my heart.
Hey.
I met Leslie.
That's my heart. That's my girl.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Whatever. Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I had met her. 100 Black Women Coalition. I think. And she was she was vending, and we're both life coaches. So that's how we started talking. So after that, I followed up with her.
Wow.
So we just saw each other as life coaches, and we were just talking.
Yeah.
And then she found out, I was in the tech, and she was like, "Wait, what kind of tech you do?" And I was telling her, AI consultant, and she was like,
That's exactly what she probably did.
Literally. She was like, wait, stop, everything, hold on. I got somebody for you to meet.
Wait a minute.
All right, sorry. We gonna bring one.
Focus. My bad.
And she was like, you gotta meet somebody. You gotta meet my sister. And I was like, all right, no problem. And that's how it all came. And that's how I came when y'all was in the little office. We in the penthouse right now.
We was in a humble beginnings, and we still humble because hey, it's by the grace of God.
But for me, I mean, my question would be, why not? Right. So my thing is this: like, at the end of the day, no matter what I do, it's God. So he positions me to be in a place where he will break you and he will give you and he will take it away. So I stay and remain humble always. Integrity is important for me. So if this is a nonprofit, and I remember at the time you were like, I don't know, we can afford this. I was like, it's good. The first class I did, I think it was the summer. I think it was the summer. Yeah. And it was fine, right? Because the thing is,
it was amazing. Yeah, you had people talking about that thing.
Yeah, it was good.
I think still today.
It was a good class. I had fun. So here's the thing: the moral of the story is, if you are really purpose driven in what you do, it's not always about the money, right? Like, that's gonna come.
Absolutely, purpose over profit.
It's gonna.
I like that purpose driven flag. We're gonna get to that. Yeah. I like it.
And what you were doing here is like amazing.
Thank you.
I have never heard, and I was like, wait, for free? I was like, wait, you train them and do what? And you get them a job? Like, I couldn't fathom, like, I've never heard of something like this. Like, because I mean, just the times that we're in, and you have two tracks, you have adults and you have kids, and I'm like, how are you doing this, God, right? Like, how are you doing this? So why wouldn't I kind of just come in and kind of support that?
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And so the rest is history.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that transformation a little bit, because you've had some insight into our growth. What have you seen in the CL members? I know you probably have a personal story that you could touch on just a little bit, but speaking of that track 1 and track 2, can you kind of share what you experienced from a training perspective, and then what you experienced from outside?
What you mean outside?
outside, and observing people that are actually in the audience that you may know.
What's the question here?
You get what I'm asking. So for those of you that are not following, we have a track 1, which is for ages 17 to 24. And that's for the eliminating life skills geared towards the youth. And the intention there is for them to traverse about 20 weeks of time with us. And at the end of that, they're eligible for hire amongst our partners. But most importantly, they're ready to get entry-level roles in a lot of tech and cyber spaces. Not so much cyber per se, because you need some more experience, but definitely get those entry-level roles that will then lead to those cyber opportunities. So specifically, your son applied, and by the way, as much as we know Nancy, there's a formula. And so her son was selected, and he actually did what he was supposed to do. Because you can't just be selected. Yeah. You actually have to follow through and do the last step.
I ain't want no part of it.
He did his step. And fast forward, he is now a part of our second season of Eliminating Life Skill Youth. Can you share a little bit about his success without, sharing too much?
I'm gonna do both tracks. So I'm gonna answer the first question first.
Okay.
In teaching the adults, what's that? It's track 1.
Track 1 is the youth. Track 2 is the adult.
Track 2.
Yeah.
So that was like my first experience. And so here's the thing. I absolutely love teaching newbies.
It's hilarious.
I do. I love teaching the newbies. I love teaching people who think they can't or they're fearful, because to make it easy and then see that transformation and actually seeing them apply it. And coming back and talking about, look what I did, look what I created, and I see them in other classes. I can't even tell you how fulfilling that is, right? Just the light bulb coming up.
Yeah.
Just,
I
could use this in my business, event planning, doing, books and stuff like that. Yes. So it's like, it's just really fulfilling. And I think it couples well, obviously, AI is everywhere, what you guys are doing here. So to be a part of it is amazing. Like, it's a blessing. So I enjoy just kind of keep coming back for the adults.
Yes.
Now the kids, before my son was in there, last year, we had a class with them. That was fun. Let me tell you. We were so...
I love how you be having fun too.
I do, because it's like, oh man, we could talk about like even the summertime with the summit, or even like the private classes that we do. Even when we did like ChatGPT and they were building GPT.
Yeah.
And one of them, who is like right now, I remember like
killing it.
Yeah, just like took it, ran with it, applied it at work, and it's like
making money off of it.
Yeah, and it's just, man, I can't tell you like how fulfilling it is to watch 17, 18-year-olds and just trying to figure it out, high school, not wanting to really do this because they don't really know what it is. You know what I mean? Getting here, take the training.
Yeah.
And I'm watching them after the fact, a year after graduation. Like, I'm like, y'all, does people know this exists? Like, I told you I'm your ambassador. Man. We
love it.
We gonna work that role out. Self-appointed, but parents need to know what's up with this, because people don't. I don't think enough parents know. I'm getting my hair done. I'm telling people I just gave out your information. Wow. I'm serious. Seriously, and I was like, you need to know about this.
Wow.
So for my son, so this is mom speaking like right now, right? So a year ago, senior high school, it's like you're going through the motions, and not all kids are smart, like A's, B's, right?
Yeah.
But then you have some, they just gonna go through the motion.
Yeah.
About to go into college or graduate, doesn't know they want to go into college. Like, is that for them? You getting the pressure of, okay, I'm moving from high school, now what? Hear my dad talking about now what? Right. So every parent's like, okay, what do you do? What do you do? And he's just like, almost like throwing stuff out there. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, you got to wake up every day and do something that makes you feel good. So we're not going to just throw stuff out there, but we had to figure out something. So honestly, I told him, like, this program, you have to apply. I said, I don't know if you're going to get in. Yeah. Because I didn't want no part of that. I wanted him to do it on his own. That's good. Whether he gets in on his own or don't get in, whatever. But I said, no matter what you do, you're going to give yourself options. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of these kids don't understand the options that they have out here. Yeah. And they back themselves up into a corner and think the only option is college, or the only option is, I don't know, stay home and find a job down the corner, or whatever the case may be. But there's options out here, right? And this is what you guys are doing for these kids, which is amazing. So he applied, to colleges. I said, all right, now you got options. Don't sweat it. You get it, you get it, you don't. Don't sweat that. And I said, because this right here, the life skill thing, I said, here's the application open. I said, apply. He had gotten in, I didn't even know. Yeah. Because I remember he had applied, and I know there was some kind of like notice that was supposed to go out. He had already gotten the notice, did whatever y'all asked him to do. Yeah. But I'm in the car talking about, well, you gotta make sure you respond, and then doing the mom thing. It come to find out he had already responded. He did what he's supposed to do. So and I'm like, bro, I love it. Put me through all that. But I'm proud of him. So, but the thing is this. And I messaged you and Wally, and I was like, 3 weeks in. He had a full-blown conversation with me and went from a year ago of uncertainty, couldn't really figure out what's next, to having a conversation about, what he's deciding to do, right? Meeting people here, peers of his age that he can relate to, that gave him advice, that had went through the program, right? Yeah. And he decided, that he was gonna go to Temple, fill that out, and he's gonna finish. So he actually committed today, and he is finishing his Thank you. He's finishing this program today. He absolutely loves it. Yeah. This is a kid where, look, I'm driving back from dropping off my first kid. You up? I don't even have to do that for this. Like, he knows when he needs to be here. On Saturday, he's up, he's here. I don't have to do nothing. Like, he absolutely loves it here. He has friends. He's just a totally different person and has a plan. There was one Saturday, I think we had something to do, and he was like, well, the finance person is supposed to come out. I can't remember if it's this Saturday. He said, we can't miss this. And I went up to Tierra and asked her, I said, you did what? Now my kid's quiet. He was like, he's real quiet. He was telling me how he went up to you, was talking about finance and how tech goes into, could fit into finance, because that's what he really loves. So you talk about trade. I started laughing because him and his father do paper trading. So he likes that stuff. So yeah, he made some money too. They start doing the real stuff. So you might want to talk to him.
Oh, so this is real good.
Yeah, okay. So he's into all that finance. He loves it from actually an instructor he had in high school. Wow. So that kind of stuck. So to hear, like, you guys were bringing up not just like books. You know what I mean? You bringing real people in here, to talk to these kids about what it's like out here. Like, this is what these kids need, right? Yeah. So it's a transformation. He's making his plans.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I can't speak enough of what y'all doing.
That makes my heart smile. I'm really grateful to God that we get the opportunity to do that, because, hey, shout out to TechCo. Yeah, 100%. Shout out to Howard County Economic Development, Youth Engagement Programming, NELOM, IYF, our faithful donors, people that believe in this organization, our partners. AISEZZ, like, it takes a village to raise a vision.
Yeah.
And that gets me real excited about that. So you got a really cool seat because you get to be have the perspective of a trainer.
Yep.
And a partner. You have a perspective of a parent, and soon a perspective of a member, which is really cool because
I'm excited.
People hear about our organization, they're like, "Oh, you you help the youth." No, we don't just help the youth. Like, we help the youth, their mama, their daddy, their cousin, like, whoever it is that is interested in growing these careers. Like, we want to help you get to where you want to go. And so what I love about it is, we got people that could be teaching me that come through and become members because they see the value in the career growth. And it's not a the only baseline is desire. People want something and they have an idea or may need to be coached through that. So Wiley calls it the ABCs. You accept it that something's got to change, something got to give in this. You believe that it's possible, 100%. And you can borrow belief. And see, just making a commitment, like, all right, let me show up. And people that do those, that's the root of all of the success stories that we've had. So I'm really excited about, getting your journey on, unpacking that journey on the membership side. And so I want to talk about a couple things because, we talked about leaders and purpose-driven organizations and purpose-driven leaders. And in AI in general, what I love about Nancy is so dynamic, and it's like a pot of gumbo when you're talking about what's possible with artificial intelligence and specifically her training. So we're really grateful to have AISEZZ as a partner. And so, we did a cyber-focused AI training the last session.
Yeah, that was good.
And it was phenomenal. Can you unpack a little bit about what we focused on at a high level? Like, what was one of the objectives or goals or things that somebody accomplished in that particular course? It was a lot. It was a lot.
So the morning.
Right.
So the morning we dove into Claude. Like, everybody knows about ChatGPT. Claude is also there. And honestly, I had dove so heavily into ChatGPT and more recently dove into Claude only because I got my certification to build AI agents as a developer. So then Claude kind of helps with that. And I was like, wait, hold on. I like this. Like, this is good right here. Right. So I was like, you know what? People need to know about this. So I decided to make that the morning part. So we went over Claude. I always start from the back end, like your settings, your foundations, and then we go up to kind of all the features. So we spent the morning doing that. And then I had permission to push in the afternoon. They gave me permission.
Pushy.
And they built an agent. They built an AI agent for the first time that can detect any kind of malware on any site. So to see them sit there and they're like, just the excitement, and they just like, they didn't even want to go to lunch.
Hey.
I was like, y'all gotta eat. I was like, I could go straight through. Y'all let me know what I'm here for you. You know what I mean? But they were so locked in, picking up the information. Yeah. So it was good stuff. Yeah, it was good stuff.
It was awesome. I didn't get a chance to partake in it because that just wasn't my seat that day.
You was with the life.
I was with the young group.
You were.
What I can tell you is it just excites me how we continue to equip people and empower them to be successful in whatever domain. When I was having a conversation today, and this is so important when you're choosing a career or the next job, there has to be a combination of function and domain. So people will say, I want to be a project manager. Okay. That's function. And what domain? Cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, information technology, software development. So you have a function. I want to be an engineer. What kind of engineer? Systems engineer. Okay. And AI, cybersecurity. They do different things.
Right.
And so there needs to be a combination of both function and domain when people are selecting the next thing that they're targeting. And so what I appreciated about what you set up is you gave people exposure to domain.
I didn't even know I did
to
that.
domain. Yes, absolutely. Well, that was the objective. It was a focus of cyber.
Yeah, it was.
And we really appreciated how that was unpacked for them, the aha moments, because now that they're able to identify, okay, not only do I have these transferable skills, but these are things I can say that I've done.
Right.
And so shout out to AISEZZ.
Thank you.
So now we got to unpack this a little bit more, okay? Because what started happening was something crazy to me. So I started, not even crazy, because when you just avail yourself, like you want to help people, you start attracting people that need or want help. And so I started getting these calls, and I'm like, we have a track 1, we have a track 2. It's very clear what we do. We coach and train underrepresented talent to scale careers in tech and cyber. Like this is what we do. Okay. But then we started getting phone calls from community leaders, and specifically it started being like pastors and ministry leaders, people from churches, and they were saying, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. And I'm listening and I'm like, oh my gosh, where is Nancy? Because this is not Consult Lemonade. This is not what we specialize in as meaning this is not our target. Yes, you may be from the underrepresented community, but you're not trying to scale or grow a career in tech. But you obviously need to leverage tech, which is messaging what we push. So 2 things. For one, can you unpack maybe the top 2 to 3 problems that you commonly see that AI addresses? Because I was seeing 1,000. It felt like people spending hours and hours and hours and hours building a website and intake forms and SOPs,
everything,
video, like name it.
So here's the thing. For me, the biggest thing in what I teach is your thought partner. Because I think a lot of times what stops us from even learning AI most of the time is your mindset, right? And what blocks you in doing the things that you need to do in your space typically is your mindset. You blocking you. Does that make sense? So I always
you blocking
you blocking
ouch,
you,
girl,
right?
Ouch, girl.
So when I teach AI, I especially people who are scared of it, we don't do that. It's a thought partner. You mentioned it was a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool, right? It's your thought partner. So one of the biggest things I see people benefit from when you think you're stuck, you just literally have a conversation, and it's just going back and forth with you. And now all the different things that you couldn't think about or you needed that was blocked and you needed to kind of unpack, now you have a thought partner. So you think of it that way, right? So there's no more, well, okay, I have this idea, but I don't know how to do this, but I want to give this offer, but I don't know what tier should I? You don't need to think that hard, right?
You can say, I'm thinking about this.
Right. I'm thinking about this. I'd love to do this. Help me figure it out. You are my, whoever you want that thought partner, business coach, marketer,
fantastic,
whatever, in my niche, in my space, right? And now you got somebody that can not only help you think about it, but actually create it for you. Right? That's the second thing. Creating things a lot quicker. You tapped on that. People sorry folks who web developers and all that stuff, but I'm saying, but if you don't think they're not using it to help their clients, I'm just saying 100%. Everybody want to complain about it, but everybody, if you're smart, you 100%, use it 100%. Still in your lane, but 100%. It expedites things a lot faster. So thought partner, helping you push out those offers, do those landing pages. Education. Like, AI is not 100% right at all. No, but neither are humans. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But education is a space we get really scared about, like AI, right? They're gonna use it to cheat, like the kids and all that stuff. But I build agents or GPTs at the time for my kids when they needed like a tutor, right? That's my oldest son. When he got stuck in, it was like math or something he was learning in math. I built him a GPT. I built it and trained it to be a tutor, not to give the answer, but to help him think through the problems, right? So it was coaching back and forth, right? Same thing I did with Spanish. So again, it's your mindset that's kind of blocking you when you think the negative impact that AI can have, that the internet that you've been using for years is the same thing, right? If you use the tool and know how to use the tool properly, and you implement it and you're trained on how to use it properly, imagine the advances we can have. Because if you think about it, every student is not a book student. Every student has a different type of, learning style. So imagine now you can have a kid that's in elementary school learning about history that may not be their thing, but it's more fun and educational because they're doing it with AI, right? So those are the things we need to tap into.
Well, we're so excited that we're getting to tap into them. And we look forward to unveiling so many amazing things that AISEZZ is going to do in partnership with Consult Lemonade. 100%. This is huge community work that has to happen. So kind of what was birthed out of this collaboration is this new idea that we're going to be pushing. Well, more so, I'm just going to be like this.
I don't know. I might give you a module to teach. I don't know. You got it.
No.
You tech.
I'm just encouraging. As my friend, my homegirl from Mississippi would say, you techie. You techie, girl. You techie. I appreciate you answering the call.
Yeah.
And not just the call, like my phone call, Wally's phone call.
I was answering
our
family.
Or anybody from CL phone call, but I appreciate you answering the call.
Absolutely.
Because what got me excited about hearing probably just shy of a dozen ministry leaders' problems was that there was a potential solution. And I said, Nancy, this is not CL. This is Tierra calling you like, hey, look, there's a gap here. And churches are going to be suffering if they are not able to get up to speed with what's available. And your response was, all right, we got to do something about it.
Whiteboard,
right?
You remember the
whiteboard? Yeah. Oh, shoot. That was funny.
So the real story is.
Uh-oh. What's the real story?
I was downstairs with the client training. And you was passing by, and you came in. What's up, introduce y'all. And he was like, Nancy, what was that master class you were doing over there? That was something else I was doing for my coaching. And she goes, I don't know, but I think you might like to do something like that. That's like for like ministry, like I'm just saying, like And I was like, T, what you want me to do? Whiteboard, marker. Literally pulled out my phone, took a picture of it, and I said, all right, T, I got you. And that was that. You had it all mapped out.
So let the folks know. You can look at this camera right here.
That camera.
That camera. Right. And I want you to let the folks know when is this free session happening?
Free session is happening. It's a free webinar. It's 90 minutes. It's going to be on May 30th at 11 a.m. It's virtual. So you can jump on anywhere you are, stay with your pajamas on. And we are going to dive into AI. So I want anybody who's a leader, a trainer, if you're in that space, just come through with an open mind. There's a lot of fear. And I get it. Like, the Lord and AI. But here's the thing.
Don't be having to write in your sermons, though. It's, purpose-driven leaders.
But what did I say?
Non-profit churches, etc.
It's a thought
partner,
right?
Not a thought driver.
Right. So even ministries have to do marketing.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? Like, even you may have your sermon, but you might need a thought partner.
Absolutely.
Your wife don't want to bother with you. Your husband don't want to bother. I'm just saying, you got somebody to talk to.
Leverage.
I'm just leverage.
Oh, I ain't. Well, me and Wally talking to the AI together.
Yeah, with your husband, we did a lot of one-on-one, and
I love that man.
He's your AI trainer now.
He is.
Yeah, he's boss.
He's been my AI trainer and my coach. Though,
he's boss.
10 years. He killing it though.
Yeah.
He was diligent in meeting with you. And
was.
his skill, talk about upskilling. I'm like, this guy.
Good.
Yeah. I know he's an engineer, but god dang. That boy good.
Yep. So May 30th.
May 30th is unlocking this free training, this webinar that's happening and taking place. It's virtual, so you can tune in.
Yep.
If I've talked to you in any state or anywhere, you want to lock in. I know this drops the third Tuesday of May. So you guys are going to see this and you still will have time to lock in and 100%. Register for that free training. I want you guys to take full advantage. Nancy, I don't want to give them all the details. I don't know all the details, but I do know, I would imagine that there will be some additional training and coaching that's available through AISEZZ.
Absolutely.
After or something like that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Look out for my people though. Yeah. Whatever you do, look out for my people. But I had to... Yeah. I'm glad my girl was like, look, T, I hear you. I hear to ask. I hear to call. So
yeah, the webinar, that's the first step. And once you go through that, I'm quite sure you want to get some additional training.
Okay, so, that's cool.
Definitely.
I mean, I'll be blown away with 30 minutes of Nancy. Quite frankly, if I could just put camera, look, I can't take Nancy for more than 30 minutes. I'd be like, oh my gosh, my mind is just blown. Park the car.
Yeah.
We gotta
do bite sizes.
I need bite sizes for me. This is agile culture. Okay? I need it in bite sized pieces. But for those of you that are interested in not just having a refreshment, but coming to have a meal, tune in on May the 30th. Yep. Nancy, I'm certain that we'll be able to get that information in our description. Mm-hmm. So people can click directly into that and go ahead and register. But I thank you for answering the call all across the board. So here's the thing, right now, tell me if you would give these skills a 1 out of 10. So AI is changing the landscape, and I'm just going to throw out some skills, and I want you to rank them.
Okay.
1 meaning is least important, 10 meaning is most important. Okay?
Okay.
Software development. Where AI is going. 1 meaning is not as important, 10 meaning is going to be very important in the era of AI. Software development. Go. You think it's too hard?
I am. 6.
That's a fair one. I want to say 5.7.
5.7.
5.7. Content development.
10.
A 10. Problem solving.
Oh my gosh. 15.
Adaptability.
5.
Ooh. Cybersecurity. Particularly, let me do risk management.
8.
Organization.
Organization, like just organization.
Just being organized.
Well, yeah, I'll say about a 8.5.
8.5. If there was one skill you would say that probably won't matter as much in 5 years in the AI era, what would you say it would be?
One skill that doesn't. I don't want to say that because my people might come after me in 5 years.
Come to me.
That won't matter.
Nope. Won't matter as much.
So people get tripped up on prompting, and they think they have to go get a prompt engineer certification. Because when this first came out, that was like a big thing. And
you can just ask it though, right?
Yeah.
Because I learned that in Nancy's class.
So I will say, like you should know, like be detailed, know how to speak to it, but you'd be surprised though, and you can just speak very naturally to it. Now, I that's just my personal opinion. Like because we're certified and all this stuff, like we use like prompt engineering and all the things, but everyday average people. If you could talk, you could AI. It's just
Ooh, if you could talk, you can AI. So prompt engineering,
don't
won't be as necessary.
Don't overthink
Okay.
it. Like, you could just have a conversation. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
because what's crazy is 6 months ago that wasn't the case.
It wasn't.
It changes.
It wasn't.
But I love the in time, real time.
Think about
feedback.
vibe coding.
I don't want to talk about that.
That's just conversation in the building.
I know people vibe coding. People are literally putting down their coding.
Teaching that in a couple of weeks.
I know, Nancy.
Come through. It's just.
But we're gonna be ready.
We're
gonna be ready. We're gonna be
having the next generation ready.
Class. Oh my gosh! Hello. Good night. So look. In closing, there's a person out here that feels stuck. There's a person out here that's afraid to start. And there's a person out here ready to pivot. They all don't get the same message. But specifically to the person that's feeling stuck, what do you say to them? Stop
overthinking.
Ooh. That's enough.
It's
overthinking.
It's you. It's you stopping you.
Stop overthinking.
It's you stopping you. Like we've all done it. We've all stopped ourselves, and just call me. I don't know what to say. It's like just call me. Yeah. We can make it super easy. It's not. You'd be surprised at people that's scared.
That's what I love about it.
You sit down and you're like,
where they are, unpacking.
You gotta meet them where they are, but you have to be willing to just say, all right, can you teach me? That's it. 100%. That's all I need.
So then you have the person. So to me, the person that's feeling stuck is also feeling afraid to start. They're about the same. So it's like take the next step. Is probably fair. But you said basically stop overthinking, which I love because I do that sometimes.
We all do at some point.
But to the person who's ready to pivot, the person who's ready to pivot. What would you say to them?
Pivot. So there's my first answer is going to be stay in your lane. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Meaning, pivot can mean different things, right? Like I'm in healthcare. I'm pivoting more into tech. That's one thing. Pivot can mean, you know what? I've had a taste of AI and I want more. But then you got a group over here that's all over the place. And ain't doing nothing for you, right? And you got a group over here who may have what I always call a God-given gift, or you have your lane. Don't be afraid to stay in that lane and just apply artificial intelligence into that lane to amplify what it is that you're already doing, quicker and faster, and reach your people, your audience.
Which is essentially what you're doing with the purpose-driven leaders.
Correct. Right. Some people think pivot AI, like they just think, and honestly, I could say this because that was me when I first got served. I was starting a whole business, a whole different thing, and I'm like, wait, hold up. So I had to pull back a little bit and stay true to, like, who I am and what it is that I'm trying to do.
Fantastic.
Which is my other coaching program for women.
Okay.
But I would say whatever space you're in right now. And some people may not want to be in the same industry, like that's understandable, but that's why programs like yours kind of help, right? Like even for me, I could even speak coming out of healthcare. A lot of people were pushing me AI in healthcare, and I was like, after doing healthcare 20 years, I want to do something wrong. Don't listen to do AI in healthcare, right? So you can see I'm not necessarily doing AI in healthcare. Correct. Can I consult in both? Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of dangerous when you think about the stuff in the industries that I'm in, right? But being in tech more, it's like I love it more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Welcome.
So I want to. That's why I'm joining the membership.
Welcome
to make that pivot. But you gotta. I feel like you gotta pick a lane and stay in it. I always say you can't be an expert at everything. That's good. You're not an expert in everything.
So I love that because what I hear is like you can be curious in another lane, but going across the highway, moving back and forth across 4 lanes.
You're going to get hit.
So so if you're curious in this lane, stay in that lane for a little bit.
Yeah.
I would add to that, just don't do it alone. So you already plugged us and said, go to consultlemonade.org, hit that apply button. We have semester cohorts. They happen in the spring, summer, and fall. You got the track 1, Eliminating Life Skills youth programming that's available. yes, the solution is out there.
Yeah.
We have great partners, like our partnership with AISEZZ. Speaking of, can you do me a favor in closing? Can you let people know how they can get in touch with you? What is your website?
What? AISEZZ.ai. Simple, right?
Okay.
And that's spelled AISEZZ.ai.
Awesome.
Or info@AISEZZ.ai.
Awesome.
Super
So you
easy.
guys got that right there. So LinkedIn, Instagram, are you on those platforms as
I
well?
am. More
Okay.
on LinkedIn. You'll
Okay.
find me more on LinkedIn.
Okay.
But I'm on all of them. Yeah.
As AISEZZ.
Well, no. LinkedIn is more
Okay.
it's under my name.
Nancy Clark.
Nancy Clark.
Okay.
That's my page.
Okay. So give her a follow, a connection at LinkedIn, as Nancy Clark. And so in closing, we've talked about a couple of things. Your different vantage points as a partner, as a parent, and now as a recipient, future recipient of programming. Had to hit all the P's, you know. And now we also highlighted purpose-driven leadership and how that's a spinoff of the need that we found in proximity of what we were doing with CL. Like, hey, Nancy, something's got to be done. Is this something AISEZZ can lead this activity? So I'm really looking forward to the ministries and the purpose-driven, other nonprofit leaders that are, and sit in the seat like Wally and I and our Oregon and want to do more, but are like, how do I make this happen? So in closing, I just want to thank you for taking the time to hang out with us today. You dropped some amazing gems. And again, guys, hit that subscribe button. Follow Miss Nancy on LinkedIn. Take a look at her website. I hope you guys are locking in for that free webinar that's going to be taking place, because this woman could literally be anywhere else in the world, and trust me, she intimidated me with that call sheet. So if she's willing to take some time out to ensure that you and your nonprofit, the church or whatever organization you're leading is right, you need to be there. So we're gonna make sure that link is inside of that description. Again, grateful for your time. And any closing remarks?
No, thank you for the work that you're doing. When we just celebrated your ribbon cutting, to watch the room, and it's one thing when I found out I was giving a speech, you saving lives, right? So you got to take a moment sometimes just to kind of sit on that. So,
I need to do that.
Yeah, just you gotta even in the hard times and the not so hard times, like God's got you. Like,
that's good.
You are saving lives.
That's real good.
So
to God be the glory.
Amen.
And you about to say some churches and some organizations. So guys, we are so grateful that you took the time to tune in to plug into and pour into your own life by plugging into this podcast. Again, hit the subscribe button. Looking forward to seeing you guys each and every month on the third Tuesday right here on this one-stop channel, Consult Lemonade. Thanks, guys.